Hey guys, and welcome to the festival meal. That's going to get some getting used to. I'm joined by Ruben, and we are chatting about all things Truck Festival. How you doing, Ruben?
I'm not too bad. I'm looking forward to this video because this has been a long time coming. This has been in the works for a while. We've not really explicitly said too much on the socials. We've hinted here and there, but this is going to be exciting. What we've got planned up this coming weekend. We're filming this on Monday, the 18th of July, which for most people is one of the hottest days in the year, or the hottest days that people have known in their lifetime, and it is absolutely boiling in this room. I don't know about you, Adam, but it's sweltering.
Yeah, I am sweating. I mean, I'm a little bit feel worse for you being near London, but yeah, it's absolutely boiling. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited. It's the first video under the festival meal, and what better time to do it when we're actually going to a festival and covering a festival that is in Reading and Leeds.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We've got some great content planned that hopefully is going to make awesome first video to be under the new facade of the festival mill. Obviously, don't worry. I'm sure you've already seen this before on socials, but don't worry. The Randall Mill isn't going anywhere. The Reading and Leeds content, the daily content, will be staying. It just means that you guys are going to get to follow two new accounts on Twitter and on Instagram, and it means that there's going to be more content for all festivals and all gigs across the country and across the world. And yeah, it's if anything, it's more content for you. So let's try and get the socials up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the idea behind it is, I mean, we see festivals this year. We've seen, like, the likes of Mad Cool. We chat about Wireless, chat about Glastonbury. We want to be able to do like countdowns for them, or we want to do predictions for those, and it not just falling into that sort of Reading's category. We didn't want to step on almost Reading's toes because we both love Reading and Leeds. That is our festival essentially, but we want to. We're festival lovers and we want to chat about all festivals. So we thought the best way to do that is to make a new account, and the YouTube channel is just going to merge. You're going to get the exact same content. You're probably going to get more content, but rather than more than one YouTube channel, that gets confusing. So we're keeping it to one.
And what a way to start this new era with Truck Festival. The first festival for me, and I think for you as well, of 2022. It's Truck. It's in Oxford. It's from the 22nd of July to the 24th of July. And wow, what headliners they have and what acts they have across the weekend. Adam, who are some of the standouts for you?
Yeah, absolutely incredible lineup. We both had a little bit of a taster of Sam Fender on Friday at Finsbury Park. That was our sort of first day festival type thing, but this is our first weekend. And on the Saturday, who else but Sam Fender headlines? We've got Bombay Bicycle Club and Kasabian on the Friday and the Sunday. Blossoms as your extra bonus on the Thursday headliners. What a set of headliners, Ruben.
Wow, I mean Blossoms, Bombay, Sam Fender, Kasabian. I remember when this came out earlier this year with the leaks. But it wasn't a leak. It was a physical leak. It was the vegetable that was going around on socials, and I just thought it was genius marketing. And I was just thinking, God, I want to go to this festival with these headliners. And then you look further down the lineup. You've got Seagulls, and you've got Only the Poets, two huge acts on the main stage on the Friday. The Kooks as special guests on the Saturday with Sports Team and Baby Queen in behind them. Inhaler, Easy Life, the Magic Gang, Mr. Motivator, the absolute legend himself, is going to be there on the Sunday, supporting Kasabian. And then all you've got to do is just look further down the lineup. I've got it up here. The second stage, so the So Young presents the market stage. The headliners for that Sundara Karma, Shame and Palace, absolutely huge indie bands that are gonna pull some absolutely huge crowds in that tent.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, really. I mean, the sort of caliber of artists are incredible. Even I've just caught my eye on the Nest, which is sort of the third indie stage, and we've got the Subways, Dinosaur Pileup, and Alfie Templeman headlining that Sunday. And it's just, if you're an indie fan, it's your absolute dream, and there's going to be so many acts that we're going to be chopping and changing, trying to see. And one thing I'm excited for is the Switch Presents Palm City stage. You've got the DJ stage, which is absolutely genius because the DJs happen after the headliners. So you can watch your Sam Fender and at 12:30 go watch Wilkinson. That is absolutely ideal. The one thing I didn't want it to do is clash, and they're not. And we're going to have a few late nights, Ruben.
Of course, and we're going to be filming a lot of this content, and we're going to be trying to get to as many acts as we can. But because there's so many acts, it's going to be so hard. Like CVC, you've got on the Friday, you've got Yard Act in just before them as an afternoon special guest, and I will be going to that 100%, and I'll be dragging you to Yard Act. They're going to be unbelievable, and they're going to pop that tent off 100%. And there's you just look down, like Courting are there, Pixies, you've got Sam Ryder. Sam Ryder's going to be there. He's sub-headlining on that second stage. He's going to pull out Spaceman and then probably walk off stage again.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a big song when he comes on. Orla Gartland is going to be there. Koala, I'm looking forward to seeing them again.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Like there's you just go down, and every time you look through the lineup, more and more acts pop out to you. Like I'm just Kid Brunswick, the Horror who obviously have come on the podcast. They're on the Nest as well. It's like we're gonna struggle to see every act, but I'm definitely going to be making a note of who we do see and making a tally and a total for the end of the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, I was just looking at that sort of those lower names on the Nest, and you've got people like Kids Brunswick, Crawlers, Blocks. I mean, these are all like Reading and Leeds favourites, and they're just there to perform at track. And it's going to be a really, really good weekend, and we can't wait to cover it for you. We're going to head up on the Thursday evening. I mean, even before Blossoms, you've got Black Honey and Vistas. I mean, they're fitting so many acts in, especially on that Thursday. I mean, we're used to other festivals that have one or two acts, and it's almost a whole day on that Thursday.
Yeah, I think obviously what got announced with Reading and Leeds a few weeks ago was there's a few acts that are going to be playing on the Thursday. I think one that jumps to my mind is the Royston Club. I think they're going to be playing the introducing stage on Thursday at Leeds. But Reading have been calling out, and Leeds, I suppose as well, have been calling out for a Thursday slot where we get a headliner just like Blossoms and then some other big acts that we get to see on the Thursday. But that simply, I don't know whether it's down to licensing or whatnot, but I know for Reading at least it's just not happened, and I doubt it ever will. Maybe with Leeds and they've kind of done that one step this year, maybe next year they'll be able to do it, but then, you know, we don't get the late night at Leeds either, so I think it is arguably everyone's favourite indie festival. That's like you're not your Glastonbury's and not your Reading and Leeds. It's like your mid festival that has got like the best names, and people will be saying, and we've definitely had people online, especially when the Reading lineup dropped, comparing Truck with Reading. A festival that's been going on for absolutely years and have 6 headliners and have so much more money and the backing of the Festival Republic behind them. They're getting compared to Truck Festival that are able to pull not as big a crowds, but are able to pull just as big a names. Sam Fender, that will probably end up being a Reading and Leeds headliner. Kasabian, who have headlined Reading before. Bombay Bicycle Club have been really, really high up on the Reading lineup before. It's just it's so wholesome to see, and I cannot wait to get down to Truck to see what it's all about, because people have been talking about it to us on DMs. You know, all the time we get DMs kind of saying, you know, when are you going to go to Truck? When are you going to go to Why Not? Tramlines? All of these festivals that now, you know, obviously under the umbrella of the Festival Mill, we're going to try and get to as many of these as we can, and Truck is the first one that we're going to be ticking off the list.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, as you've mentioned, I mean, this lineup, there is no better one really for us to sort of dig our feet in and go to. And you're right about the acts. I mean, even the Kooks, who's the special guest co-headliner, they've co-headlined Reading before. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, acts like Shame, Palace, and Arakama have probably seen very high up across the years on sort of the Radio 1 stage. But, I mean, I think you all know the calibre of this lineup, so should we start talking about some things that are going to be useful to other truck goers?
Yeah, let's do it. Right, so most importantly is the question of when is everyone going to get there. So 1 p.m. on the Thursday is when the gates open for everyone with the early entry that's going to be able to see Blossoms and Black Honey and the rest of them on Thursday evening, which is going to be great. And then Friday, the gates open at 10 a.m. for everyone else with the weekend ticket to get there nice and early, set up your tent, crack open a few cans, and then get yourself into the arena to start seeing some music. And then for Saturday and Sunday, for those people with day tickets, the gates open at 9 o'clock for you to get in nice and early to start drinking and get yourself ready in the front barrier for whoever you want to see first.
Yeah, lovely. So for the average person that is going to be going to take a car park pass and going to be taking a car, there's sort of the red car park, which is the general parking. That's on the very right side of the field. You've got a load of general camping on the right side, and then that's fairly near the arena. I mean, you're right near the main stage. You'll be able to see it, I'm sure, like you can when you're at Reading, for example. Over on the left side, you've got the purple car park, which is classed as the Zodiac car park. That's because that's near the family camping, and then the Zodiac fields, which are your little £70 upgrade, which has the showers, the nice toilets. So, I mean, I say nice toilets. God knows what they'll be like. But yeah, and then obviously you've got your glamping as well, all around the lovely main stage that we all love. And then, dotted around, you've got all the different tents. You've got the tap room, you've got the dodgems, you've got the market stage, you've got the nest, the rocking chair. There's all sorts going on there. It's a proper. I think it's a great mix of a festival. I think you're going to have a lot of indie fans, sort of young people, probably whipping out a flare. Don't take a flare. and you've also got probably families that will be going just because of the caliber of artists. There's going to be a family that love Bombay Bicycle Club, for example,
For
love
sure.
your Sam Fenders, and it's going to be great.
100%. It's going to be one. Obviously, me and Adam haven't been before, so it's going to be time for on the Thursday for us to get set up and to explore the campsite and explore the arena to get ourselves settled and know where everything is. So that if we do probably eventually end up losing each other, we can say meet wherever, and that's another good little point to with your groups to find a meeting point, so that if you go into a gig, say Sam Fender or whatever, or someone who's moshier than Sam, if you lose each other, then you can go to a certain spot after the set, and you can all meet up. Because I'm going to assume that the reception, like most festivals, is going to be lackluster.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Going on to some other things that are a little bit more, sort of newsy and the things that help you guys out is we've just checked out their alcohol policy, and what it is that you're allowed to take in either 24 cans of beer, lager, cider, or alco pops, or one bottle of spirit, which must be decanted, so there's strictly no glass like most festivals, or two bottles of wine again decanted. So you can't take one of each. You've got to either take one 24 can, one bottle of spirit, or two bottles of wine.
Yeah, and also there's online on the website. There's a truck checklist. We should probably run through it, and I'll run through it quickly now, just for things you might see. You might think they're obvious, but for some people they might not be. Your ticket, that's an obvious one. You're not going to get in without your ticket. Photo ID, because they ID the ticket that you have, the name on the ticket. Your phone, if you want to take your phone. I assume most people will be. Sunglasses, because if it's anything like it was today, you're going to need your sunglasses, and alongside that you're going to need sun cream and a water bottle. So get a refillable water bottle to be able to fill up at the multiple drinking points around the campsite and the arena. Tents and sleeping bags, unless you are going to be doing an all-nighter for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and go back to work on Monday as a zombie. Wellies, if for some reason it does rain, that I doubt it will, but
Better not.
baby wipes, that's always an essential. And then water bottle, as we touched on, a torch. You don't have to have a torch, do you? You have a torch on your phone. Loo roll, that's a big one, because the toilets, just like any festival, we've all been to festivals here. The toilets are nothing
Bit
to.
ropey.
Yeah, exactly. They're nothing to write home about. Toiletries, toothpaste. Make sure your breath doesn't stink. Sun cream, as we said before. Medication, warm clothes, fancy dress, human repair kit, plasters, headache tablets, food, and cash/card. That is the truck checklist. If you found that helpful, then I don't know, tweet truck and tell them that was helpful.
Yeah.
But we're just relaying the information.
Yeah, exactly. And another good shout is obviously to take your. I mean, you might have already said it, but obviously take your sort of portable chargers, just because of thing. You don't want to find yourself having to then buy their one where you have to keep refilling it and stuff. It's just not practical. Get a decent portable charger. They give you 5 or 6 chargers. In terms of times as well, all campsites will be closed at 12 noon on Monday. They recommend your best time leaving is between 8 and 9, but I mean, you put
If they
your
recommend that, then
times on there, everyone leaves at that time. So yeah,
Then it won't be.
So just go as early as can. Just get up, or go. I mean, go Sunday night. Pack your bag up on the Sunday in your car. Drive off after your last act. It's completely up to you. Found some set times as well. They've got a track at Blossoms, for example. On the Thursday night are going to be on at 9 p.m. until 10:15.
Nice.
Friday the main stage acts kick off at 12:30 and finish at 11. So Bombay Bicycle Club are on between 10 and 11. You've got the Nest, which is going to be your sort of second stage, third stage. That is your third stage, so that's going to be 9:45 finish time. The Market stage, which is your second stage, that's going to finish at 9:45 for Sundara Karma, but then that's where your DJs are going to be. So you're going to have your sort of house switch DJs. They start straight after at 10, and your headliner of Bruce C is going to be on at 12 o'clock until 1:45. So you've got a 45-minute set by the looks of it for the main DJs, and then I think there's even some DJs that go on after that. So there's your sort of rough timings. Make sure to sort of note those down, and so you know when things are going to finish, when things are going to start, and it's going to be a bloody good weekend.
I'm looking forward to it. Make sure we'll put a post up, poll probably asking who's going to be going to truck. We'll try and do something where we can try and meet a few of you if you guys are going, and we'll grab a drink if you're over the age of 18. Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to truck. I've obviously not been to a festival since Reading last year, and I'm itching to go again and get this festival season started.
Yeah, I absolutely can't wait. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and as you say, definitely let us know if you're going. Comment down below, and then we can sort out a little meet-up time, and we can meet a few of you guys. We can grab, as Ruben said, grab a drink, and we just enjoy yourselves. That's all that matters. That's all that matters to us. And yeah, I hope this was very, very helpful. It's the start of the festival mill. Really, really excited about that, and I can't wait to go.
Watch this space. There's going to be some exciting stuff to come.
Yes, absolutely. Alright guys, well thank you very much for listening, and we'll catch you in the next one, which will probably be the truck vlog. How exciting.
Lucky you and lucky us.